Please excuse my background and my surroundings. I wasn't prepared to do this. It's just a spirit of moment thing, and I decided to do it.
What
So
am I
here y'all go. Enjoy.
gonna do? Where my thing at? The closer I get to you. I found out this was easier for me. So
Make sure you're using
works.
100% acetone. It's the best. Trust me.
This is excuse me, let me turn this off for a minute. Y'all can hear me. But this trial and error. Learn as you go. I'm using this acetone because when I was pulling it off before,
Oh, welcome, honey. I'm Anita. My husband Ruben is the one who used it.
when I pulled it off before, I was pulling on it and it was stretching. So my brain started working. And then I used the X-Acto knife, but I feel like it had me nervous that I was gonna puncture the ball. I didn't want to puncture the ball. So I'm sitting here thinking, what can I use? And then I seen these clips. And I was like, let me see. I had broke them. It's supposed to be a little red thing on there, but it broke, and I was like, that'll get it up under there. So I dipped the acetone in it to loosen the glue. First time I used a heat gun, burnt the ball. But as I'm doing it, I'm learning. But I've learned that this is so much easier. Then, and it helps with not stretching it, because it's not stretching as much. It's like just enough acetone so you ain't wasting it and it ain't getting all on the ball. And I found that acetone get on the ball, that orange will rub off. And as you see, pulling it with these two fingers, very slightly, just giving it a little pressure. And as you see, and that shit coming right up. Had a guy request a ball, a homie, for his son's birthday. But I learned it, when you put too many stitches on one panel, it stretches it big time. So to avoid that, I'm not gonna do a bunch of embroidery, because what it is, that embroidery stitching pulls everything close together and it shrinks it and it don't line up right. I'll be wanting to make it line up right and look straight out the factory. So it takes a little time and patience, but I had no idea that this was a process until I did some homework and seen how they did it. I seen somebody with one, and I was like, damn, they was 150. Embroidered teams. I say, oh, that's sweet. Now how the fuck they do that? Didn't even know basketballs was made like this. But again, I did some YouTube research, and they got videos on everything. And they had a video of a sweatshop over there making these balls. I was like, oh, they just glue them bitches on there? Them is strips of fabric? So there's leather strips over the plastic ball, which makes sense. I don't know why I thought the whole thing was leather, but it has to be around something that's gonna inflate. Art is everywhere, y'all. This is a part of art. That's crazy that it's somebody designed this. Naismith ain't do it like this. Then they just blew up a batter. They ain't had no leather on them. I doubt it. I wonder if they use like animal inserts or something. I'm gonna have to do some more research on that. If y'all know, put some comments. Video, let me know. But I'm gonna speed this up so I can kind of get through it a little quicker for y'all with the magic of TV. So, give me a minute. I'm gonna show you the next step because I don't take it all the way off. This is a trick. I'm gonna show y'all in a minute. I wasn't even gonna show y'all this process, but I ain't no hater. I want to see everybody shine. Plus, I can give you all the information, and you still have to put some type of skill and mindset that you want to do it. Or you go to my website and just order one. You ain't gotta do none of this. You know what I mean? But again, some people I think use paint brushes or something, or Q-tips. I found out this worked better because you're not stretching as it's coming off, and it's pretty much taking all the glue off. So when you reattach it, it has a contact point where it's gonna the glue is gonna adhere to it. But the more and more you do it, the easier it becomes. Just like anything in life, you gotta work at it. You gotta fuck up. You gotta learn from your lessons. To me, life like that though. If you ain't out here making mistakes, you ain't doing shit. How can you do anything sitting on your ass complaining about what somebody ain't gonna give you to get out here and make a way? God gave us brains and the right to use it. So that's on you. Everybody mindset ain't this. It can be on bacon. It can be on daycare. It can be on whatever you enjoy. Painting. I enjoy creating, man. I think I got ADDDD. I ain't making fun of it, but it's real. Because my brain be everywhere. I be doing 4 or 5 things and want to learn something new every time I see somebody else or have an idea or wake up in the middle of the night with an idea. And then I find ways to make it better, make it easier, work smarter, not harder. Now, when I first started doing these, I never knew it was a center point to a basketball. I was just gonna measure it. But if you look real close here, it's 2 lines. I don't know if the camera focus on the lines, but it's 2 lines in the rubber that shows halfway point and on that black trim. So I try to get it right to that edge, and that's the middle. So this is important when you about to reapply it. You won't get confused on placement, and it'll line up accurately. So with that, I'm right at that point. Once I get there, I mark it with a Sharpie on line so I know exactly what I'm middle at, right? And I also, once I mark it, label it to where it go. A reminder, Wilson, that it's on top of the Wilson, right? Just little notes, just little hacks, now that's smart. Now, like I say, when I'm about to reline it up, it'll line up. I never knew that line was there. Never had a need to know that line was there, I guess. But now that I done seen it, I can't unsee it. Isn't it amazing how the mind works? Getting the knowledge of something, and then your brain just take over and you react. Muscle memory. Do stuff enough, eventually. Okay, as y'all see, it's moving. I'm gonna speed it up again to the end. But I'm gonna talk the whole way, just in case I don't speed it up. And let y'all get the full effect of what it takes in real time. And then you can decide on if your business can profit from this. Because I'm pretty sure factories got somebody that just do this part, and somebody that just prep it, and then somebody that just embroider it. Me, I'm doing it all. It's the process for me. It's relaxing to me. Get to achieve something out of nothing. And I've seen people posting like, I ain't never heard of something like that, bro. Never heard of somebody put embroidery on the ball. They don't even know what to call it when they ask. You know the signatures on the ball, bro. How much is them? So y'all go to the website. I do have them posted on there. With me, like I say. You speak it, I create it. Give me an idea. If you don't see what you like, give me an idea of what you like. Let me see if I can come up with something special for you. Whatever mission we trying to complete. But this is definitely, I did 3 panels on this one because again, I didn't, all them words. And when he had already made the request, I already charged him, he already paid me, he didn't fuss and fight about the price whatsoever, sent the money right over. So when people do that, I go the extra mile for you, man. Now I could have put all them little bitty ass words in one of these panels, but I wanted it to be special for. I wanted that energy to be special, and I think it'll look better. I haven't seen no one do 3 panels, me personally, so it's new for me too. But I like to challenge myself. What I pay, $20, $30 for the ball. I took 4 or 5 balls to the counter. All right, and some of them balls was $79, y'all. Nah, with me, basically doing a lot of this shit for the first time, I don't want to buy a $75 ball and then fuck it up. So I always got a bargain on the ones I got. I bought a bunch of them, so they gave me a pretty decent deal. But people pay to go to school. People pay to get trained. So this is what I'm doing. Shit. This is how I train. Paid training. It costs to train. It costs time that you never get back. All that. Because it's going to be something like, I ain't about to do all that work. But go to a job and work and don't even get close of the same profit you get, and you just sitting here chilling. I'm chilling. You know? Knowing that I'm providing with my hands and my skill set. And they gonna be so geeked to see from his dad to him having a basketball with a meaning on it. Shit lasts forever, bro. That shit lasts forever, bro. Put it on your mantle. I don't suggest bouncing these basketballs because you're gonna run them. I think these go like in the showcase or on your fireplace or on the mantle or in your room on the shelf. Get me to make you a jersey to match. To match your name, number, brief little message on it. Man caves. Football's coming next. As y'all see, I went and bought me a cobbler machine. So I'm gonna be sewing shoes and sewing footballs and volleyballs. Softballs. Yep, I told y'all I'll be all over the place. But I think this is a special touch. And again, people are like, oh man, I'm on it right now. Don't work like that, bro. It's a process. It's like cooking. And I get paid because of the, look at that. Look, no stretching. Look. Man, that shit come up easy as fuck. Wow. And again, this is only my third time doing it like this. And you see, that was real time. We got it together. And now I got 3 different panels. I got them marked. And now it's time to embroider these boys. Their skins off. Alright, y'all, see y'all in a minute. Feel good about yourself. 100. Yeah, what up, dude? Okay. Y'all see me take them pieces of fabric off, leather fabric off the basketballs. Then I digitized it. And this is how I embroider it. Remember, we marked it before. So what I do is first I run a stitch, outline stitch, so we know exactly where to place the ball, so it prints perfectly. I can use this 3M Super 77, and I spray it so it's thick. It's my sticky corner over here. You gotta get you a sticky corner if you don't mind, because this stuff's sticky. Spray it. Cool feature about this is you can pull this boy all the way out. Turn a little light on. I don't know if y'all can see that. Y'all see that? Now, we take this, and I usually pinch both where the front's at and start in the middle, lining it up. That way, when we print it, it prints right on that line. Right, like so. I try to smooth it out as much as possible. And then I'll go back, make sure I put my tray frame back into position. We've picked the color. Now we start. Now this is about 10,000, 11,000 stitches. Inspirational words. And once it prints out, We do. They speak it to existence. It's more than the money. Alright, see y'all in a minute. Going these pieces back on to the bar. I don't know about y'all. I'll be having so much fun. This is crazy to me to create something for people that they're gonna remember forever, as long as they have it. Speak it to existence. You speak it, I create it. See y'all remember. My first time doing 3 panels. I didn't want to stretch the leather too much. I feel like I'm stretching way too much. It's the first one that I did, so I tried to do it a little different this time. I think the camera really dope though. Now that you got it all on here. Now comes the hard part. I ain't even gonna say hard, just more patience. You gotta be super careful when stretching this leather and putting it on, putting that glue on there. I try to paint the ball with the glue, and then what I did was simple shit. No, this was unused. I don't know if it's right, but that's what your boy using. Oh, Elmer's glue. And I need to rub that like directly onto the ball, paint it real good so it gets sticky. One at a time, then I place it in the middle. All right, I'll see y'all in a second. Today for demonstration purposes only. I'm using this brush. I'm using a regular paintbrush, but I didn't bring it, so. Again, I ain't go to school for this shit. But I'm damn good at what I do, because I do it. I just do it, man. Figure it out as I go. With life in general. You can plan everything. And as soon as something go wrong, you fold up and say, oh, I ain't doing it, I give up. No, that was just a lesson that you need to learn and grow from that. And sometimes that shit just ain't for you. You gotta know when to fold them. Move the fuck on. That makes sense too. But yeah, I just learned that with this brick and mortar. I held on as long as I could, y'all, but that pandemic came, I ain't want nobody around me like that, bro. Even afterwards, I just didn't want nobody around me, so with that being said, I went on here and just invested in something that's mine. At the same time, I can work out of it until I get my warehouse just coming, speak it into existence, because that's the goal. Is to have a supply for the Midwest, Detroit metro area, for all the crafters. That's my goal. It's enough. I ain't gotta be going to Pakistan and China and waiting on that shit to get here from customs. Okay, once it starts getting a little tacky, that's when I feel like I've done what I need to do on the ball. So set that down. Be careful though. Don't just glue everywhere, because it will get everywhere. In 1 second, I'll be right back. I usually don't throw it on the ground like that, but my hand's just a little sticky, and I ain't want to get that glue on. But don't be dropping y'all shit like that. So then I'll come in here. This will be first one. I know you aren't supposed to do this, but I do it. With this clothing, I don't, because I don't be want to stretch the fabric, but these balls won't be getting washed in it. So yeah, that is what it is. Try to clean this up as much as possible, if you can. And then what I do is paint this too with that glue. Just to have 2 different contact points. Take some more of this glue. Be careful, y'all. I usually take a piece of this spare backing. Alright. Lay it down. Don't want to get glue on the other side. Put a nice little coat of glue. I don't usually pour it on there like that, y'all. Like I say, I usually have a bigger paintbrush. But I told you, sometimes you just gotta improvise and do what you think might be right. You know what I mean? And live with the consequences. Or the goal. Or the achievement. Either or. It's gonna be a good lesson learned. Guaranteed you're gonna know what not to do next time. Or what to do next time to improve. So I'm always trying to improve whatever I'm doing. We want to get better. Generous little coat though. So you don't want it to fall off later. And these balls ain't really made to be dribbling neither, y'all. These are like showcases. You're supposed to put this in a showcase somewhere. I don't know if I was bouncing them at all. Plus, that's a lot of money just to be bouncing. Alright. Now, I'll be able to take this boy. And we're going to line it up. Remember, we made the marks last time. So, now we'll be able to line it up. Because of the marks. Alright. See how close I got it. Start from the middle. And take my finger and try to meet it as close as possible to where the original lines was. This takes some practice too, but listen. Once you start doing it so much, it's going to be simpler to do. And then once I get it to where it go, I'll come back and hit it with that heat gun and really mend it in. But that new process really helped with stretching this boy out. I think it did pretty good with that. Not stretching it out as much. Great job of not stretching out as much. Some people use their little Cricut tool scraper to bring it in, but I'm so hands-on. My little funny fingers fit in them holes. And I can get a better feel with my fingers, to me. To each his own. Figure out what works best for you, and that's what you do. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. And like I say, what I'm gonna do is take that heat, put that heat gun on it, and really get it all the way in there. But that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then just take your scissors and I'm gonna cut. Don't cut too much off though. So I get it to line up. Like I say, when I hit it with this heat gun, it's really gonna put everything in place. But yeah. And you come over here. I'm trying to remember what the shape is. And when I get that heat gun, I'm gonna really press it in there. But for the most part, that is look damn good. Got that boy in. Now, step number 2. Paint the other side. We'll go. Excuse my hair. Hope y'all isn't even in focus this month. First time using this little headgear thing. So I can do some good content with y'all, this GoPro. Because when I looked, it was only one reel, maybe 2 real good videos. I don't even know how to do this. And they both were super old. So I thought 2023, y'all. With my version. Speaking to the existence version. I said, I can do that shit. And you can do that. Or you can go on my website and order one and say you did. I ain't gonna tell nobody you ain't good. Feel me? I got your back. Alright, now we got that nice. It's nice and tacky. I try to keep spreading it around again until we get tacky. That way you ain't got a lot of excess, overspray excess on there. I need to take my little finger and wipe it down. Like so. Even though this it peeled pretty clear. Now we got the middle piece. Tip all the way. Get glue everywhere. I seen not putting backing on there. This backing to me keeps it from stretching too. Gives it something to hold on to, and I put that water side of a little bit. Did I say that shit right? Water, the clear shit on top of it, and then I wipe that off at the end. You see some of that's still in there, but yeah. Now we're gonna take this one, do the same process, clean it up a little bit in the back, and we're gonna put some glue on this boy, just like we did the first one. Again, I didn't say I'm gonna do it without doing the second piece. I think it's security. A little more effort, a little more work to make sure that your product gonna last a lifetime. You know? To me, it's about quality, not quantity. And I wouldn't want to mass produce these. I would want to, again, get my hands dirty. Let's go ahead and get my hands dirty. Feel me? This enjoyment is relaxing. I'm gonna get in trouble. I ain't doing this. This shit to me is very meditating. And the end result is accomplishment, victory. Because you did that, you know what I mean? You did that. You did that. And that type of shit makes me happy. Makes my weird ass feel happy. Feel good about this shit. You know, this little boy gonna be happy to see this. The effort his father put into a gift for him. He remember, he will remember it forever, y'all. Okay. For some reason I lost that mark, but then I found it. And there you go. That's that. Some people advise you should wear gloves. Me personally, again, I feel like my energy going into it when I do it this way. pulling on it a little bit just to tighten the leather up. Make sure we got some great contact. But that new process definitely worked. It shit definitely ain't stretch as much because of it. Definitely worked in my eyes. Now, we can go to the last panel. Because I'm going to hit it with that heat gun. And that heat gun really going to press it in. So it's going to look straight factory. You feel me? You want people to look at it and say, how did they embroider that? Okay. Now, last panel. Again. And this is my first time doing 3 panels. It's my 3rd basketball. Did one for the coach at my alma mater high school. And I did one for my son because he's like, where mine at? Definitely wasn't gonna lay him out the mix. So this is my first commission. Pressure don't really be on you when you're doing it for free. And when someone actually paid for it and then expecting to have it for a specific date for a birthday, push the pressure on a little bit. But because of my sports background, he was taught to perform under pressure. So I don't do nothing but take a deep breath and say, shit, what can go wrong? Nothing. Like any team or any player going into something, you want to win, you know what I mean? Nobody wants to lose. Same thing go with me. Different little things, like I didn't have backing on the other ones. I learned to don't put it so close to the border. I learned to spread it out more. I learned to put glue on both sides from the first ones. And then somebody say, hey man, how much for one of them signature balls, man? I could tell them just how much it's worth because I know what I just put into it. And I did a little research to see around the United States what they're selling for. But I had already said that price because I knew how much the range of it and how much it takes for me to do it and how much the material costs. And yeah, then I give myself a tip for working hard. Pay myself through my LLC because I'm an employee. Speaking to existence. You feel me? I'm not the owner, I'm a motherfucking employee of me. And I ain't gonna get fired. You feel me? Like I say, mankind with me. I told him the price. He said, how you want it? I said, you got Zelle, Apple Pay, Venmo? He said, I got Zelle. Send it to my number. He sent it instantly. And that motivates me. He fussed about it. He told me what he wanted. He told me how he wanted it. Sent it to him. He said, perfect. And I went to work. Okay, here's the last one. Again. That line that we made earlier. Pinch both of them. Probably gonna make it a different color next time. This orange blended in like a mug. Pretty much got it where it's supposed to go. And then it's all about pushing it where they go. Shit. Oh. Pushing it to where it go. Take your time, but go fast. Because glue is going to eventually dry, of course. I feel like I was off a little bit, so I repositioned it. Just feel like it was off a little bit to me. By me putting 2 on there, I'm telling you, it should help. Big time. I'm lining it up. Trap.
Turned out pretty awesome. Very clean, very inspirational. It turned out awesome. What y'all think? See the little tool on the side? I pressed it in real good. That heat gun, very slowly and carefully. Massage that leather right into them creases. Turned out awesome. What you guys think? Anything you can put your mind to, you can do. I believe in me because I believe in you. Y'all feel good about yourself? 100. www.speakitintoexistence.com. And y'all get a moment, check out what I got to offer on my website. Thank you again. 100.